to tomorrow. They just watched a lot of the up-and-coming stars from the USA team, and now they're going to watch the up-and-coming stars from this team here, the Greek team, as well as the Spanish team.
Michi.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Heraklion Arena in Heraklion, Crete in Greece. It's the FIBA U19 World Championship, and it's the quarterfinal between the host nation Greece and Spain. And we're off. Greece wearing the dark uniforms and Spain in white, attacking the basket to your right on your screen. Garcia drives in immediately, and Mitoglu goes up and gets the rebound. Now Moratos puts it inside. And Scalita drives in.
Straight away, Jeff trying to exploit that low post. Would have been a mismatch there.
So Diaz hands it off. And Garcia's going to come up and receive the pass. Now the other Garcia. And inside, Sema, nice big move for Sema.
Yeah, nice little comfort zone move there for the big feather down low to start the game. That'll settle him down, get his confidence going. It's a long, tall, leggy player, that's for sure, Sema. Low post again, Moratos.
Papagiannis tries to set the pick now. Moratos gets it over to Mitoglu, and Garcia with the rebound. So there's Sergi Garcia. Now Alonso comes up top, looks for space, he's got it, he puts it up and hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, it didn't take much coercion to get that shot off, did he? One dribble off that pick and roll and just unleashed it.
Moratos has the ability to put it on the deck, get to the basket. Hasn't looked yet. Captain Stamatis is in. Skoulides. And Papagiannis kept it alive, but Garcia, Sergi Garcia, now whips it over Alonso. And inside to see him again, puts it up and in. And a foul also has been called.
That is a beautiful pass from Alonso. Just thread the needle. I'm sure it was a look-away pass, too.
Oh, what can you say about the start for Spain? They've come out, I guess, in one sense, no pressure on them because nobody's been rating their chances. They've made it to the quarterfinals, and then they can come out and embrace the opportunity to play in front of this full house, cheering for the other team. So a brilliant start for Sema. Off to 5 quick points. Stamatis is the captain, he's got it. He drives in and puts it up, and good strong move for him.
Yeah, tough move. Made sure that his shot blocking attempts of Sema coming over weren't going to be effective with the rim protecting him.
Alonso gets the pick. Again, they get it to Sema. He passes back outside. And this time, the shot from Alonso is no good. Mitoglu, I think, was the rebound. Mitoglu. And Sema comes from behind and commits the foul.
Just a tough, strong move there from Konstantin Mitoglu. Heavy on the dribble, powered it up. Left hand, just a slight nudge away, drew the foul with some arm-to-arm contact.
The foul was on Jacobo Diaz. So not on Sima. And a substitution, Papagiannis comes out of the game. And Contis comes in. So replacing one 7-footer with another one. Well, 2.06 meters in height, in fact. So not necessarily a 7-footer.
6'9", I think is, yeah. A bit of a change.
7 minus 3 inches. Although we should be dealing in meters and centimeters.
Absolutely.
Garcia.
Inches.
Oh, beautiful shifty move. Oh, what a no-look pass. In Spain right now are making some plays.
That's it. I said you got to see him play. There's no doubt about it. I love watching him play last year, and he can shoot the ball too. He's the pretty much a very, very all-around guard.
Muratos is got a little mismatch here, but an offensive foul.
Yeah, I don't know why Cottis was doing this. He's backed his man down in position. Watch him just keeps going, keeps backing him down.
And also he's wrapping his arms around him. He's just asking for the foul to be called.
Yeah. He's a little nervous, I think. That's probably what it is. Get those nerves out of the way. This is a big crowd. An expectant crowd, too.
I guess it's wishful thinking for Spain to think they would be able to take the crowd out of it. But certainly, they could quiet the crowd just a little with a continued great start. Mark Garcia was over there working hard. Captain, here he is with the ball again for the shot clock. Puts up a long three-pointer. And it was so hard. Oh, they find Sima again, and he goes up for the dunk. And boy, I think eyebrows are being raised with this young man.
Look at that no-look pass, too. Whew. And Sima will finish, that's for sure.
So Greece now attacking. Costas picks. And puts up a tough shot. Good job boxing out there for Spain. That was Jacobo Diaz. But now the turnover. And Skoulidas gives it off to Muratos. And Muratos drives in, misses. Sima goes up, those long arms, and brings the ball down. How long can he play tonight?
I don't think it'll be long before we see Dorsey in the game. Tyler Dorsey, the X factor for Greece. Surely Sheldon Copples too.
Absolutely. And a chance of Hellas, and a travel forward against Spain.
Yeah, just
kind of shuffled his feet just a little.
Exactly. Once you try and establish a pivot foot, that's the one that cannot move when you go to dribble.
2 turnovers for Spain, 1 for Greece. And Greece living dangerously there. And captain Stamatis misses. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to go. It's going to remain with Greece, in fact. And Coach Patamuratos on the head. And Toleopoulos comes into the game, number 4. He's going to inbound the ball. Koglu puts it up, follows the shot, and Spain need to do a little bit better of collecting those balls. Well, Toleopoulos misses, but Greece again.
Yeah, Costas, great rebound, but just went up so weak, just played into Sima's hands. He's blocked his shot with ease.
Garcia over to the corner, and corner 3 no good. Now Skoulidas. Toleopoulos probes, goes inside, puts it up off the glass.
Tough shot. You knew Sima was going to try and block that shot. Jeff Sima looks like he needs a blow. Looks like he's a little tired out there right now.
Garcia floats in, has the shot blocked by Stamatis. Pablo Perez is going to come in, as well as Lopez Arostegui. And Alonso is coming out, as well as Sergio Garcia there. Lopez Arostegui. Sima backs up his man, and his man had his hands on his waist.
I'm surprised the referees took so long to call that, because Cottas was reaching down for his wallet.
Now Cottas has a couple of fouls here.
At what point do you bring Heraklion in?
Well, Heraklion, and what time? When do you bring Papadionis back in? Garcia, to Sima again. He's surrounded, but he goes up. Mitoglu with the board. Tulio is speeding the game up a little bit for Greece. He looks comfortable. Now he gives it to Cottas, and Cottas turns, puts it up and in. Much better.
Yeah, that's good. He fumbled the pass. He's going to pass the ball out, high post, fumbled it, then just pivoted his way through the pressure.
See if that settles down the big fella.
I think Sima will come out here to get a break. Villa will come in.
Pablo Perez passes back out top. And Garcia drives in. Sima challenge, but now Greece. 3-on-2 fast break. And Skoulides was slowed up. Stamatis now. And a push called on Spain on Jacobo Diaz. That's number 2 on him. So fouls now becoming an issue for Spain. Sima comes out. Now Jacobo comes out as well.
No, Sima wasn't coming out, but he is now. Samuel Rodriguez in.
So we saw both of those players, I think, at the under-17s last year.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Cottas. He's pretty far away from the basket here. And Stamatis at the back of the rim. That would have brought the house down if that had fallen, because that would have put Greece in front.
That was pretty good defense there from Spain, Villa especially.
And the bump and the foul called on Greece. So Luntzis is going to come in number 5 for Skoulides. Skoulides has to take a seat. That's his first foul. And Heraklion also comes in number 15. So he replaces Mitoglu. Heraklion presents different problems, obviously. He plays all over the court. And drive inside from Lopez Arostegui, and the follow and the putback and the foul.
Yeah, I think the problem started for Greece there on the initial penetration on that far side of the court, and then any rebounders just have an open floor because your man's gone to help on the shot block, trying to block the shot. Spain hanging in there, there's no doubt about it.
Well, Heraklion tried to bring the ball down with authority and lost it out of bounds. So that turns it back over to Spain. Penetration, the drive, the follow, and Spain missed an opportunity. Now Luntzis pushes it quickly to Heraklion, and he's fouled by Pablo Perez.
Jeff, they reckon that Luntzis is the next coming of the big guards for Greece, don't they? Number 5. And
another Diamantidis, perhaps?
Yeah, exactly right.
There's only one Diamantidis.
Yes, right.
But Papaloukas, maybe. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's just say he's the next Luntzis. But the acceleration going away from the defense on that break was pretty special.
He was pushing it up the floor. Luntzis. Tulio inbounds to Luntzis. Heraklion for 3. Greece with the rebound and stripped of the ball by, is it Lopez Aristegui? And now Lopez Aristegui brings it up. Lopez Aristegui asks for it down low, pull back out. Vila instead hands it off to his teammate, and this time the turnover, Twilio, and they've got numbers, and Stamatis drives in, and Greece cut it to 2. With 45 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Lopez Aristegui, and Stamatis now, and Greece can tie it. They take the lead with a 3. Stamatis not waiting around. And Rodriguez got his hand on that ball and knocked it out of bounds. So Oros is going to come in, and the captain, Mark Garcia, is going to take a seat. Cottas on the baseline. Well, he was wide open.
Didn't look very confident, though, did he? He had to wind up for that shot.
And the coach says, why didn't you hold it for one shot? Gets it back to Lopez Aristegui. Well, they may have taken it too fast as well. Twilio puts it up, and a great try. Boy, talk about quickness. Twilio.
I'm sure when Lopez Aristegui took that jump shot, he knew there was going to be time for maybe an offensive rebound, not a layup down the other end.
Well, one game is in the books, and Spain lead Greece 14-12.
Is Spain 14, Greece 12.
Well, not particularly good shooting for either team. Greece have launched 5 threes as well and have yet to make one. And that's probably the most impressive part right there for Spain, is they've been able to match Greece on the boards. Both teams with 4 offensive rebounds.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too worried if I was head coach Papapedrou of Greece. You know, you've got off to a so-so start. The Spanish are always going to come out in this atmosphere and make an impact. You know, usually fine teams under pressure will come out and play hard. They got to wear them down, take their time. I don't see how Greece are going to lose this game. And I'm going to stick my neck out right there and say that now. There's nothing that Spain have got will worry Greece come the 3rd and 4th quarter when they'll wear them. When they will turn that screw just a little bit more.
Well, clearly with Spain, when they've got their big man on the court, the 2.08 meter center, Yankuba Sima, they're a different player, because he's a very long 2.08 meters. And he's had a terrific start to the game with 9 points and a couple of rebounds. So 9 first quarter points, you can see that he's essential.
Okay, so let's look at that 9 points first quarter. Let's see how many points he's got after the 3rd quarter, and see how many shots he's blocking in the 4th quarter come the death of this game, because that is when the true grit will come out for this one.
Yeah, and they're going to have to give him a breather. So how long will he stay out? Well, Papagiannis is coming back out, so you've got.
Well, he's coming out to start the 2nd period. So the next question is how long before he has to sit down, because they will wear him down. Papagiannis going to have to guard Papagiannis. And they throw it in low to the boy. He's enormous.
Well, Rodriguez is in for Spain, and he'll be guarding Heraklion.
And Dorsey's in the game for the first time. That'll be interesting to see how he comes out playing.
Twilio puts it on the deck, puts it up off the glass, and he's got a bright future, doesn't he?
Jeff, the speed of that offense was just breathtaking, wasn't it? Toliopoulos catches it at full speed.
Well, we got a tie game right now. And Pettit has to be careful. He almost turned it over. And Pettit hands it off to Sima, and this time he puts it over the rim. And Heraklion gets the rebound and is fouled by Rodriguez.
And you don't expect your 6'10" 4-man to get a rebound and just start charging up the other end, and Rodriguez was caught out there. That's a needless foul from him. Pressure on the Spanish right now. The Spanish defense is under. Perez has come out. Jeff, that's 45 seconds of point guard play, and the Spanish point guard is on the bench.
You know, Papagiannis is only 17. Oh, the reach and almost a steal. He gives it back with 10 on the shot clock. This is the man you want to have it here with the shot clock winding down. Tulio Poulos, because he can create. And he gets the shot blocked that time by Sima. What a game. Sima really ran the floor, but Lindsay reaches in and takes it away. Dorsey for three. Just a little long. Spain are playing fast. Rodriguez so fast that Sima couldn't get down the floor.
Yeah, it'll be one of those games, I think, if I think Greece are going to miss some open threes. A lot of pressure on them in this game. It'll be a wear them down game, that's for sure. Spain not quite taking advantage.
Lunzis is in the lane, puts it up, and boy, nice rebound from Rodriguez, who also I think plays bigger than he looks. He's only 2 meters in height now. Crazy shot. Spain's offense all of a sudden stuttering. Tulio Poulos. Sergio Garcia getting away with some hand checking there. There he is again. Tulio Poulos out to Dorsey. Dorsey gets inside. And Sima just blocks the shot.
I'm not sure about that, Jeff. There's a bit of body on that slap, too. He got slapped in the face.
To his credit, he didn't react.
No, he didn't.
Sima. And I think Sima that time trying to do too much.
Here's the replay, Jeff. Oh, maybe a good block.
Yeah, it looked like, I thought maybe he skimmed the top of his head, but haven't seen it the second time.
You know, Spain have not taken advantage. You know, Greece have come out, they've missed a few shots, and Spain have not capitalized at all. That's a tough matchup for Rodriguez. Haralampopoulos that's his favorite position, I think, on that side of the block.
In fact, that's Vila.
Oh.
He bears a resemblance to Rodriguez, both in size and appearance. Dorsey dumps it down low to Papagiannis. Passes back out to Dorsey. Now Stamatis, wide open. Go! Greece have taken the lead. And timeout on the floor with 6:48 remaining in the second quarter after Stamatis 3 gives Greece a 17-14 advantage over Spain.
Interesting timeout here for Jeff for the Spanish team. You see the score there, Sima 9, and they'll go back to the 7-4. He's had 3 or 4 opportunities to score this second period, and has come up with nothing each time. He will get worn down in this game, there's no doubt about it. Now, why they call it timeout? They're going to realign their defense. Papagiannis low post pass. They went to double team it. They almost became successful. They almost got a turnover. But the three-pointer, Stamatis, was the end result of that. What they're going to do now, maybe zone. I would imagine they just realign how they double team Papagiannis, not low post. So
So coming out of the timeout, Spain with Garcia, bring it up the floor. Avila rolls to the basket. Mark Garcia has come back into the game. Bounce pass back to Sima, and they were not going to let him go up and dunk it.
They just dumped him on his rear end, haven't they? That's for sure. He's going to have to prove this from the free throw line. They're going to make sure he works for every point tonight.
The foul is on Papagiannis, so he has 2. Sima trying to prove you wrong.
I think Mitalu will come in and
Makes the second.
I think Papagiannis will maybe sub out here. They won't want him picking up his third. They can afford to sit him down for the rest of the half, maybe. Mitalu perhaps coming as replacement.
Dorsey looked to make that backdoor pass, but Spain had it covered. Lunzis now gives it inside to Papagiannis, and he misses the layup.
Big fella, you got to go and dunk that. You got to be tougher than that. No point trying to baby a shot like that with a mismatch.
And there we get Sima. He gets blocked by Heraklion, but Bila gets the offensive rebound and put back. Here it is again.
That's a block and a half, isn't it? I don't know why coaches hesitate here. I think you got to get Papagiannis out.
Lunzis with the shot clock winding down, and Mark Garcia fouled by Lunzis. And all is not right, clearly, with from a chemistry standpoint, with Papagiannis. That's how I read it.
You can't give him too much of an intricate pass, can you? I think we saw this last summer. As valuable as he is, he's still not skilled in the deft touches around the hoop.
Garcia gets inside, puts it up and in. Spain go back in front.
Yeah, tough shot. I'm sure he was looking at Sima in the corner of his eye. Was he open? Was he open? And ended up with a little flick shot to finish.
Lunzis, the shot clock winding down. Heraklion. And Mark Garcia goes up high for the board. Now, quickly. Oh, no look pass to Sima. Runs the court well. The big fella in Spain have gone back in front 21-17.
Yeah, if there's no change now, I'll be very surprised. Sima beats Papagiannis down the floor. And Coach Papadero will not want that happening again. Well, the other youngsters coming in. Salapouris, who plays his ball at Iowa, University of Iowa, the number 11 for Greece.
Well, for me, Greece looked, obviously Stamatis is going to play a lot of minutes, but Toliopoulos, when he's out on the court, he changes the dynamic of the team. Because if he's got the ball in his hands late in the shot clock, he can create. But he's been pretty intent on getting the ball inside the Papagiannis.
Yeah, but I think for a player of his stature, and you look at the, he's 7'1", you cannot ask him to catch passes too much on the move. He's got to be static, posting up. So to get a switch on the pick and roll, therefore posting up, because that one time under the basket where he went up soft, it was an open layup for him. In the low post, so they caused the double team to come. They've gone away for things like that. I think they're fearful of him having to make too many decisions, but saying the same thing, you cannot give him too intricate a pass to catch.
So Sam Puris is in the game, as you pointed out, plays at Iowa. He's a Hawkeye. Stamatis looks up top. Dorsey left open. Back to Heraklion. And here he is. He's not going to waste any time, but he misses the first one on the baseline. And Garcia pushes it quickly up the floor. And Vila draws the foul. Now, are you still feeling as comfortable on your prediction at the start of the game that you don't see any way that Greece will not win this game?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm still going to go with the fact you've got to get the right. Here's your man Toliopoulos
Yeah,
into the game.
I think Toliopoulos will change everything. Vila. And again, Spain not capitalizing fully. That's their third miss at the line. They're now 2 of 5. Second one is good. And also Alonso Martinez has come in, number 10 for Spain. So he's got Toliopoulos, perhaps a better matchup for Spain to have him in there. Toliopoulos is running around, looking for an opening. Skoulidis has come back in as well. He takes the jumper. Garcia with a no-look over to Mark Garcia. Alonso and Garcia, and he hands it off to his teammate, and then Spain did everything well there except finish.
Yeah, Greece have got to run. They've got to get some easy buckets here, find some easy ways to score.
Samburas over to Skoulidis, back to Heraklion. And Skoulidis, and the follow and the foul called on Vila.
I tell you what, Jeff, there's players that understand the game, and there's players that understand the game. And Vasilis Heraklion is just a pure, knowledgeable player. The shot goes up, and he boxes out on an offensive rebound to make sure that he's in position first. And that is the sign of a supreme player that understands many facets of the game. Unfortunately for the big fella from Iowa, I'm not sure that would be my first pick off the bench.
Samburas rather not able to corral it. And now Vila, kind of in no man's land, had already taken a step.
Get the ball down and wide open. Wide open.
And Sergio Garcia called for the reach. Diaz is going to come back in, and he's going to replace Vila. Chance of Heraklion, taking it down low, puts it up, and just felt the defender. And gets it back to a one-point game. He's got 4 points.
Yeah, he's one of the players in this Greek team that's a real icebreaker. He can just break down any defense.
And a foul. Skoulidis has fouled Sima.
You don't see that call made very often. Skoulidis has gone through the call, gone through the screen.
So he's now got 2 fouls. Well, they look at Sima, they found him for the alley-oop pass. Well, he snuck right in there, and it was a bullet pass.
Yeah, there's no way that should happen, Jeff. And you can see Coach Papapedro just upset that nobody could bump that screen. You got to bump the screen. It's a back screen.
Well, Mitoglu is going to come back in.
Well, this is a substitution that should have happened 2 minutes ago, really. And this was begging to happen.
Good spin move from Skoulidis.
Oh,
and
late call.
He was fouled from behind.
Just wonder whether the referee saw the shot missed and then blew the whistle. That's what it looked like.
Oh, there's the sign. The substitution, Mitoglu comes in. And out comes Samburas. Well, you know, centers take time to develop sometimes. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, no doubt. You know, Sampouris is a long 7-footer. And he's Simi at 12.
a lot of upside.
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, it wouldn't have been my first choice. Mitolu was always going to be my first choice, taking Papagiannis out of the game. Because you don't want to lose momentum. This is going to be a close game.
Yeah.
And it did. It cost him 6 points, I think.
Now Garcia gets inside, misses, but there's Sima. And he now has upped his total to 14 points.
Well, Sergio Garcia is such a great asset for the Spanish team.
He's got 16 points, excuse me.
16, so.
Stamatis at the line, short. And Sima gets the rebound, saves it inbounds. Now they get it to Sima, pretty far away from the basket. Probably going to get rid of it. Just set the pick. Oh, Spain drive in, and they get it off just in time. Heraklion with the rebound. We haven't seen Muratos come back into the game for Greece. Heraklion Popoulos. There he is. He's going to work. Heraklion this time. Hands it off. And Heraklion. And Heraklion for Greece and missing a lot of easy ones. The foul has been called.
Beautiful penetration. Toliopoulos into the lane. No look one way. Mitolu has one shot at it. Gets a second chance. Luckily for him, the referee's paid him out with a foul.
With the final 38.75 seconds. And Heraklion misses. You still feel pretty comfortable about your prediction. 26-23. Lutzis is going to come back into the game. Always the measure of a good coach as well as what happens at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for this Greek team, they will go in at halftime thinking, you know what, we're not playing as well as we need to fight for our lives here. And if they don't come and fight for their lives the second half, you can kiss that semi-final goodbye.
And Mark Garcia fouled by Lunzis. Yeah, interesting. It seems like Greece haven't been able to really, you know, we talked about the size advantage coming in, but it hasn't been evident, really, has it? I mean, Papagiannis hasn't been a factor that we expected. Sampouris struggled when he came in. Mitoglu's had his moments, but hasn't really. You know, he's a power forward. He hasn't really dominated. Caught us
I think the one time they got Papagiannis on a mismatch under the hoop, they got him the ball, but he couldn't finish. He went out all week, tried to lay it, finesse it in instead of just going up and dunking it.
I mean, it's ironic that Spain's only low post true, well, their center has 16 points. And Spain somehow, ball goes out of bounds and it goes back over. So Jimenez couldn't control it.
Yeah, that was lucky. Very fortunate there for Greece to come back with the ball out of that one.
Greece will hold it for one shot. At least they'll try to. And this is the man probably to have it in his hands, Toliopoulos. And he's got it back with 5 on the shot clock. And he's going to go all the way, and he's going to score. Spain call a timeout with 1.94 seconds remaining. So a good timeout.
Tough move.
For Spain.
Tough move. Sima just didn't quite get over there quick enough, does he? I wonder if he would have kicked it off if he got there over there sooner.
But, you know, it's impressive. He has done it from both sides of the basket with both hands.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a good player. So you see Sema 16.6 rebounds. Alonso with 3 assists.
He's on course for a 30-point game.
Εδώ ο παίκτης που είναι στο out πιέζει πάρα πολύ την μπάλα και τρέχει μαζί με την μπάλα. Οι υπόλοιποι πίσω. Εδώ είμαστε αλλαγές. Είμαστε εντάξει, πίσω είναι ο Βασίλης και ο Κώστας. Μπροστά είναι ο Λούτσης πιέζει, ο Σταμάτης.
Well, the referees telling both teams to break up the huddles. Let's get the show on the road with 1.94 seconds remaining. So Spain, see if they can get a shot off. Will they make a long pass? Will they make try for something mid-court? They're going to get to Pablo Perez. He's going to launch it, and oh, he gets the backboard. Well, I guess he had a look. I don't know what the play was. But anyway, the late basket by Greece has tied it with Spain here, 26-26 at the end of the first half in the last quarterfinal of the day. Well, Greece not really clicking from long range so far, 1 of 10. You would expect that to change at some point.
Yeah, they've missed some wide open shots, haven't they? And I think I said in commentary, it's going to be one of those games where they're going to have to wear this one down. They're not going to get a 10-point lead, an 8-point lead. It's going to be one of these where Spain are going to make errors, perhaps miss easy shots, and it's up to Greece to try and compound it down the other end. As for Spain, if they're going to win this game, they've got to take their opportunities, and there will be plenty of them come their way.
Well, Spain out rebounding them 24-20, so that tells a story in and of itself.
Only 2 assists for Greece too. You know, you got guards that can play, can manufacture and maneuver defenses all over the place, and they come up with only 2 assists in 20 minutes. That's not going to get the job done.
And there you see Sema with the 16 and 6. You don't want to see that, do you? You said he wouldn't have any more after the 9 first quarter points.
No, my question I said, let's see how many he's got in the end of 3.
Okay.
Go on, throw me under that bus.
Well, stick around for second half action here as you look at the final stats. It's all knotted at 26 between Greece and Spain. Well, 26-all here at halftime between Spain and Greece in the Heraklion Arena. And this Greek crowd, I suppose, is, would you say they're disappointed, or do you think that they're expectant? They're like waiting for this thing just to end quickly?
Well, it's not going to happen. It's not going to end. This is going to go right down to the wire. You know, there's no doubt about it. It's going to come down to the last 2 or 3 possessions of the game. Who's got the nerve? It's a hesitant crowd, that's for sure.
Where has Greece gone wrong? Because at the start of the game, we would have thought that they were, you know, big favorites.
Well, I thought the first couple of minutes, the Spanish defense came out and set their stall and said, listen, we're going to hustle you all over the floor. You know, you may have the big names on your team, but we're going to make sure that we're present everywhere you go. And I thought that was good. And of course, having Sema get off to a great start in the first quarter, those 11 points, helped from inside. Spain Greece have never really settled. They've never found a combination at the guard position that looks consistently good. And of course, their woes in the big man position with Papagiannis not really getting going. Mitalou, to me, is probably the more effective 5-man they've got. And Heraklion, the more he plays, the better Greece are, that's for sure. I don't think he needs to sit down the second half. He's been out, injured for the tournament. He looks fit enough right now. You let the horses run right now. Get the job done. See there, head coach of Greece, and Heraklion will start the second half. That's a good move. Dorsey's going to come in as well. Mitalou. That's a good 3-4-5 combination. Looks like Toliopoulos will start as well, Jeff, which is another good move. I thought he played a good first half. Ever present.
So Dorsey, yep, and Toliopoulos. Toliopoulos is quite a confident character. Yeah, I like the starting 5 for Greece. And Spain really, you know, sort of the pressure's off of them, but now they know they've got a chance to really come out. It's interesting to see how they react here in the second half.
They had a couple of opportunities to really extend the lead, maybe to open it up. They didn't take them. They're going to have to take them the second half. There's no doubt about that. And there's going to be pressure. Greece would have come out fired up after that halftime talk. They've underperformed first 20 minutes. It won't happen second 20 minutes.
Well, it's the last quarterfinal of the day, and it's knotted at 26, Spain and Greece. And Spain looking to go back in front. Alonso puts up a tough shot. He was challenged. Now Heraklion gives it back to Dorsey, who got over the halfway line, mid-court, just in time. Heraklion, and he gets it to go in.
Good look for it when he wiped his feet. That's a big-time shot. That'll get him going.
Garcia, long range. How about that for an answer?
Well, he could shoot it. We talked about it pre-game during the first quarter. That's his first open three, though.
His first 3 points of the game. The Greek crowd is into it. Toliopoulos with a little mazy run. Gets it back inside. Mitroglou. And you can see he's charged up.
Toliopoulos is just weaving a little bit of the magic out there. Going to play some defense on Garcia, though. Can't give an open three like that again.
Oh, they find Seaman inside, and he puts it up and in. Boy, Garcia's passing is brilliant. He looks the other way, and Seaman just has good hands.
I think he's just getting better and better. I don't think he was the top guard last year under 17. That would have gone to Perez, but this year, no doubt about it. Good call. Mitroglou just pushed off on the offensive rebound. 2 hands on Seaman's back. I think Seaman slipped as
well.
well.
Looked like he just slipped on his right
cause
foot there. So Mitroglou his first foul. And Alonso. Toliopoulos was possibly going to gamble. Garcia drives in. That's a tough shot. And Garcia reached in and knocked it out of Mitroglou's hands, but only as far as Skoulitas. Dorsey from the left. Let's go! Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, good opening. That'll settle Dorsey down too. Didn't think they have a great first half. Always good when you make jump shots. That confidence levels up.
Long one for Spain, and that's off the front of the rim. So that was Jacobo Diaz. Now quickly up ahead to Dorsey. He beats the Spanish defense. And Diaz did hustle down to get the block, but he committed the foul.
Diadra's got a big smile on his face because he knows full well Dorsey's missed a little chippy here. This should be an and one. Third foul on Diaz.
Dorsey makes the free throw. So he's coming to life, but as you said, he did miss the easy one. Makes 1 of 2, so a potential 3-point play turns into a 1-point play.
Now, it's a tough spell here for Spain ahead of them. They don't knuckle down and get some points on the board the next couple of minutes. They could be facing a 10-point deficit.
The reach, Mitroglou with the steal, up ahead to Dorsey. Unsportsmanlike foul. So it's going to be 2 shots and possession for Greece.
Oh, it's against Dorsey. It's against Dorsey. I was looking around for number 7 for Spain. The replay showed Dorsey. Why on earth would you do that? Unbelievable. It's the right call, too.
Absolutely.
Nobody in the arena can make sense of it. The only person who can make sense of it is Dorsey himself.
Well, Dorsey now looking like, what happened?
The innocent party. You're up by 4, turnover, layup, imminent, and you give up a foul like that. Skoulitas is just explaining what Dorsey did.
Well, the first one is good, and the second is good, and this is a potential 4 or 5 point.
That's a momentum killer. Absolute momentum killer. As I said, it's just one of those games where Greece will just struggle to get any daylight between them and their opponents.
Garcia gets it to Alonso, drives in. Now Dorsey is fouled from behind. And that's going to be no shot.
Big roar from the crowd. Continuation of that account. There's the foul there. A long zone.
Well, he did grab him, actually.
Now watch to
He
the
went
left of your
past.
screen there. Just drag, the theatrics from Alonso, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a bit harsh, to be honest. Heraklion, good hustle. And the ball goes out of bounds, back over to Spain. So the coach wanting some full court pressure here. Alonso brings it up against Dorsey. But Spain hanging tough. Mark Garcia now. Kasugu guards him, and Mark Garcia. Oh, what happened there? He just kind of pulled up short.
Yeah, and they never got into an offensive set, did they? Once they switched to pick and roll.
Koliopoulos, though, quickly to the other end. Passes out to Heraklion. And it's a three-pointer.
What a pass. That is the pass of the game, Jeff. That is unbelievable.
Well, Koliopoulos has been pulling the strings. Look at this. And Heraklion knew exactly where to be. So he now has 10 points, and that is his second three-pointer in the third quarter. Mick, I think offensively, the Spain looks to be kind of in a rush at times. You know, they want to get something easy, but you know, they've been successful getting the ball inside.
I'll go back to what I said the first half about Seaman, how he's got his 11 points in the first quarter. Come the third and the fourth, can they find in the same easy buckets that they did in that first 10 minutes? And right now the answer is no, it's not happening. And that's maybe what
The coach is just
Prado has to
reminded.
go back and find a way of getting Seaman the ball low. They've got to make some jump shots. Diaz in with Seaman. Lopez Aristegui's in as well to offer that outside option. I just wonder whether Spain might be better off going with a 1-2 combination of Perez and Garcia together.
Well, they played together last year.
Yeah, a lot of pressure here on Garcia. He hasn't got another guard on the floor with him.
Well, the entry pass, it was a beautiful play.
Wide open, wide open. He had just dropped it.
Yeah, Vila just could not corral it. That's some full court pressure from Spain. Dorsey gets it back. And he explodes, pulls up at the line. Go!
That's a tough shot. That is a tough shot from Tyler Dorsey.
He's starting to pull away a little bit here, up 7. Spain would like to get it to Seaman down low. And Garcia, and this time Dorsey just takes it away. He's going in for the dunk. Crete blowing it wide open, 42-33. And Pablo Perez is going to come in.
I can't think he's going to come in for Garcia. He's going to, they'll go double guard offense.
Heraklion commits the foul to hold.
And they will go 1-for-1 in the guard. There's the replay of Dorsey on the steal. Sergio Garcia paid the price for that turnover. I'm not sure it was his fault. They need to get more stability at the guard position.
Mark Garcia, the shot clock winds down, and long rebound for Lopez Aristegui. Aristegui drives in and draws the foul. Tuliopoulos has committed the foul, and the Greek coach was just warned to sit down because he was not happy with the call.
Yeah, Coach he's up and down all the time, isn't he? He's living every moment here. He knows full well that the semi-final is the very least that his team, the expectation of this team is as far as the goal before the tournament started.
Aristegi. So he cuts it to 7. The deficit. Tuliopoulos gets it back to Dorsey. And now Dorsey drives in. He's starting to elevate his game.
Somebody better get out there and guard him. Right now he's just going to work.
Lopez and hands off to the right.
Is that Dorsey on 16 points, Jeff?
No, he's got 10.
10.
And Skouladis.
Oh, beautiful play.
Rather, outside of Tuliopoulos. Goal! And he does do an incredible Hulk flex to the crowd. 12 points the advantage for Greece. They're about ready to blow this wide open. They get it to Sima, and he puts it up and in.
That's a good play. Nice play from Perez. They found him well.
So Sima now goes to 20 points. Haralampopoulos goes right at Vila. Not too much Vila can do there.
They're just going to work off the dribble, and it's causing all sorts of problems for Spain.
Haralampopoulos reaches around. I think Haralampopoulos is probably going to come out of the game. He's asking to come out to be subbed. Yeah. So Katsas is going to come out. I don't think the coach wants to take him out.
Right, send it back in again.
So it's going to be Billis who comes in. And Billis. Garcia drives in, but an offensive foul called on Spain. And the Spanish coach just shakes his head and says, yes, that was the right call.
You don't mind that too much as a coach, so do you? Just being aggressive in there. He's on the drive, making room for himself. I'm surprised that coach took him out so quickly. They need options offensively, that's for sure, Spain.
Dorsey, a man with a hot hand, and he gets blocked by Sima. But he was pushed, I think.
I'm not sure I agree with this call at all. Sima's going backwards.
I don't think it's on him. Oh, yes. Probably is on him.
That's a block shot in my book. You know,
he just went straight up.
And Dorsey's caused all the contact. You can usually tell from players' reactions a lot of the time whether it's a foul or not. Sima was just bewildered by that call.
Dorsey, other than the unsportsmanlike foul, which kind of made for some nervous moments here in the third quarter, has been kind of the man of the quarter. Sima went up and took that ball off the rim. Oros is in the game, number 7. Now, Sima penetrates, rolls. He's got it on the low block, and he hands it off. And Lopez Aristegi catches the pass from Sima, who did a good job of telling him to roll to the basket. But Sima's not really forcing the issue. And Greece doing a good job of clogging up the middle. But Billis picks up the foul.
You know, you've got to be impressed with Lopez Aristegi. You know, he's a solid player. You know, he's not an outstanding athlete. He just works hard, good shooter. Just loves playing for his country, that's for sure. So a lot of enthusiasm every time you see him play.
Well, he's trying to help his team stay close here. Final 2 minutes, third. gets the rebound. Oros passes up the three, drives in. And Avila back outside. Nope. He's surrounded. And Dorsey, challenging the pass, runs into Lopez Aristegui. So that's another 2 free throws for Spain. So Billis comes out. I think Greece have their pluses, and if they're going to win this game, although Lopez Aristegui is trying to keep Spain close at the line, I think they're going to have some problems against the USA.
Yeah, I think it'll be a different game, though, Jeff.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, there's a lot of nerves around this game. Coming into this game, Spain really got off to the races, unsettled Greece right from the start.
They failed to box out again, and Lopez Aristegui doesn't make the putback.
And it will be a different lineup for Greece if they play these states on. They can afford to go a little bigger. They can afford to sit back in the zone, perhaps. This game's not won yet. They've actually doubled their point production from halftime, so they've got a huge 26-point quarter here.
Karolopoulos reached up, got the steal, and Koliopoulos lost it for a second, then got it back. So it could have been a big trip down the floor for Spain, but they just had to settle for the 2 free throws. Goulides, and now Perez chases it down. Lopez is steady, and he goes in, tries to dunk it. Well, Spain wanted the foul, but I think it was a good play.
Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with it. You know, when you go up and try and dunk it, you've got to come down with 2 points, that's for sure.
Now 1 minute to go in the third. Koliopoulos. Spain sitting in the zone, and Koliopoulos had to kind of go in and out.
Yeah, change of defense there. Spain in that 2-3. Koliopoulos found a nice little seam to get into, a little jump shot. Now, Spain could do well with some points here, Jeff. Just last minute, this third period, they've been thoroughly outplayed. Maybe a little foul there.
Yes, definitely. Now Perez just tries to drive on Goulides, and Sima has been called for an unsportsmanlike foul.
Jeff, we'll go back to the guard play for Spain. You know, I was asking maybe could they go to a 1-2 point guard play with Perez and Garcia on the floor. Perez has just made a cardinal sin there of losing the ball off the dribble.
Yeah.
Your point guard never does that. You got 2 shots in possession coming up here.
Yeah, he was
11
forcing it.
points. Yeah.
Well, they don't capitalize, at least for the first. Greece are playing good enough to lead, but not just poorly enough to keep Spain in the game. Back to 12. Goulides now. Koliopoulos. Oh, Dorsey really almost came in and made a big play, didn't he?
He took a running jump on that one, too.
Well, they're not going to wait around. They're going to go ahead and take it all the way to try to get the basket. So, Greece now with a chance to have the last shot. Tough man to take the ball away from Koliopoulos. Over to Dorsey. And the strategy pays off for Spain to shoot it early in the shot clock. So they pull to within 51-41 at the end of the quarter. But the quarter definitely owned by the Greeks.
Now interesting now, Jeff. 10 minutes left. Spain have just gone to this 2-3. Offensively, now you bring Papagiannis back in. And Mitalou, maybe Harolamopoulos on the 3. You go as big as you can against that sort of defense.
So as you look at this, we'll let them look at the stats just to take you up on that point. So if Spain sit in the 2-3 zone, you're saying it's much better for Greece if they have Papagiannis inside.
Yeah, I think so, because you've got to have some sort of option inside the zone, either low post or high post. The two areas you want to attack a zone, low and high. You can pass the ball in the perimeter as much as you want, but you've got to get some penetration with a pass. That scoreline is not correct. It's 51-41 up on the big scoreboard here. Rebounds there in favor of Spain slightly. Assists in favor of Spain slightly. Doesn't tell the whole tale. But I tell you what, that was a wonderful third period from the Greek team. And 26 points, 27 points maybe.
Those points were slow to register there from Lopez Aristegui.
Yeah, a lot of nodding going on in that huddle there. I think the Spanish in that last minute, except for the unintentionally unsportsmanlike foul from Sima, they had momentum coming. Lopez Aristegui goes coast to coast with a layup. They're in the defense that's slowing the Greeks down. Game on right now. And now the reaction needs to come from this team in blue. They've got the 10-point lead, but not the momentum.
Spain have not shot the ball well. They're only shooting 37% inside the arc.
This was the end of the third period. Skalidis open in the corner, didn't get the ball and just was quite happy to just complain.
So Tuliopolos, there it is, 51-41. Greece on top of Spain with 10 minutes remaining. Greece get it to Skalidis, and well, gets that white flag.
He had every good reason to complain.
That takes it back up to 13. Greece trying to set up a semifinal against the United States. And Sima goes up, challenged. No need to despair for Spain. Plenty of time, but they've got to play defense.
Well, one more 3 points and they're coming out of the zone, I can guarantee you.
Tuliopolos hands it off, and foul called on Spain.
Yeah, they feel a little frustrated, a little hard done by on this one. Let's have a look. It's on the left-hand side of your screen. Wow, what a ball on that challenge from Mark Garcia. He's pointing to the ball to the referee, too.
Greece have had their struggles at the line tonight. 8-15.
That is 7 points gone begging.
Factor 9 at 15. So Perez remains in the game and not Garcia. Alonso comes in, gets it back to Perez in the corner.
Yeah, here comes Garcia. I'm sure he'll go 1-for-1. The option might be just to go back man-to-man now, Spain.
Now Heraklion just goes right around, puts it up in.
Nice, delightful. Royal move. There's the timeout for Spain. Coach Prado's seen enough. That was just a delightful play from Vasilios Heraklion.
Well, 6 unanswered points for Greece here at the start of the fourth quarter. They lead it by 16.
Heraklion limping into the huddle there, Jeff.
Well, he's had an injury, and you hope he hasn't aggravated it. especially with his team up in about double figures.
Well, he's going to find the physio.
So Sima 20 points. But as you suggested, not really the factor that he was in the first quarter.
He's doing okay. I think that missed layup down the that power move just now that didn't quite roll in put a lot of pressure on him. If that had gone down, and maybe you're looking for a big fourth quarter to finish, but they're 16 down now. They had 26 at the half yet, and they got 15 points in a quarter, a minute and a half. They've just struggled really to find consistency offensively.
Haven't seen Stamatis, have we, in the second half?
No, not exactly right, no. Lutzis is coming on now. He's on the floor there. That's how good Toliopoulos has played.
So we're back to live action here with 8.5 minutes remaining. Garcia is back in the game, so he has taken Perez out. Mark Garcia gets inside. Oh, had a perfect chance.
That one just went begging, didn't it? There's those opportunities talked about at halftime. They're going to have opportunities to score, and they've just got to take them.
Toliopoulos gets in, puts it up, and good defense that time from Sergio Garcia. And Lucas Aristegu is fouled by Skalidas.
I wonder if Stamatis might come in now for Toliopoulos. That wasn't a great mistake to make there.
Spain have got to start chipping into this deficit. He was asking for it. He goes to work, and traveling is the call. What did he do, shuffle his feet?
Yeah, just drag that pivot foot as he put the ball on the floor.
Well, they reach in, they get the steal. And Lopez Aristegu. Toliopoulos claiming he was fouled.
I think he got stranded 2 against 1.
Well, full court pressure from the Spaniards. How are they going to react? The Greeks. Skalidas going to set out from behind the arc. Toliopoulos, oh, what a play. Doing some good things out of him tonight. Sima with the block, and now the foul on Greece.
Jeff, one of my criticisms of coaches, Pedro, and I don't like to criticize him, it's just been slow on reactions. Here's Stamatis coming in now. This should have happened a minute ago. As soon as there was an ounce of indecision in Toliopoulos' play, Stamatis is your starting point guard. You've got to get him back in the game.
He kind of disappeared on the bench.
Well, Toliopoulos played well. Second quarter, deserved the third quarter minutes.
This is good. Heraklion is coming back into the game. We thought he might be injured. So the next dead ball. Garcia open for 3. That's off to the right.
And luckily for Greece, Spain have just hit a brick wall the second half.
Brings us trapped over there on the sideline. Now Stamatis back outside to Lunzis. Toglu. Lopez Aristegu brings it. Now Alonso. The Spain have not had a reliable outside threat today at all. And Alonso gets inside, and they have missed how many layups?
Another layup gone, isn't it? And they've suffered with their inconsistency too. Goulitis has just been subbed out. He wasn't happy about it. He's gone down to all the assistant coaches, told them why he should be still in the game, down to the team manager.
Yep, now talking to the physio.
Right. You know what? I'd rather that than sitting there happy with his play coming out.
That's Stamatis.
We want players we wanted to get on that floor.
So right now, you cannot be losing rebounds. Now, Stamatis a little bit out of control, and they have called a block. And
I think this could have gone the defensive way quite easily.
I think so as well. I think that's unfortunate. He wasn't set, but Stamatis certainly is not afraid of the contact.
You know, I always go by the philosophy of which way the defensive player falls. If the defensive player falls in the same direction the player was going, there's going to be a lot of that the defense is in the right place at the right time. When contact goes different ways, that's when you think, well, it must be a defensive foul. There's the injury to Heraklion.
So he's back out on the court right now and trying to help Greece deliver the knockout punch in the knockout round. Dorsey, go! Dorsey, that might have just about done it. I think he's up to 17.
He's played very well tonight, Tyler Dorsey.
And now Stamatis commits Greece's third team foul.
It's his fourth game in double figures, Dorsey, averaging 13.8. He must have 13 tonight. 14, so just above his average.
The first foul, Stamatis. Lonzo hands it off, and the dunk. Sima, he can just get it close to the basket. So a good drive. Right now, they're midway through the fourth quarter, and it's all about the clock being the enemy as well as Greece. Mitoglu, go!
That's such an asset, isn't it? Mitoglu, just the ability to just catch and shoot so quickly. Great defense all around.
And quickly Greece respond. Dorsey, the jumper. And Mark Garcia fouled by Lunzis. And that's now 4 on Greece. Garcia comes out. So it's an interesting lineup right now. So who's going to bring it up? It's going to be Alonso.
Yeah, it is indeed. Point guard by committee, I would say. I'm not sure what the decision there is.
Lopez Aristegui, but the foul before the shot. But they are in the bonus, so free throws. And the foul is on Tyler Dorsey. His 4th foul. Yeah, the Greeks have basically 3 ball handlers on the floor, if you include Dorsey, and 4 if you include Heraklion right now. So if you're going to think about pressing, but they're going to have to try something. He makes it 1 of 2, and the bounce pass back to Sima. And Alonso takes a 3. I don't know what it is about Lopez Aristegui's missed free throws, but they always end up in Spanish hands. when they miss. Now, Mitoglu catches it. Up top. Mbappe's trying to post up. Mitoglu foul, and that's going to be an and one. And that might just about do it.
Yeah, if I need to see this approach, see if it's a travel or not. No, it's a great move in this. And the wraparound too. That is fundamentally very solid basketball.
Well, Seaman's got 4 fouls. He heads to the bench. And Vila comes back in. It just isn't enough offense right now for Spain. They're just not finishing shots. And Greece, which is so accurately predicted, are in command here in the 4th quarter. Alonso. Togo almost gets the steal. Vila, Lopez Aristegui.
He's played well today, hasn't he? Never given up.
He really has. He's played better than he did at the under-17s. Now quickly the other way, and it's Lundqvist. And he calls the foul as well.
Spectacular. Michael Lundqvist all the way to the hoop. Got some elevation on him.
3 fouls on Vila. And Spain will call timeout. So Greece in command with 3:20 to go here.
I can't remember. I don't even think Greece were at the under-19 World Championship 2 years ago. I know 4 years ago in Auckland they were finalists for the USA. And that was a team that had some fairly big hitters. There's another generation coming through here. One more game tomorrow against the USA. Maybe another final for them. It will be some atmosphere tomorrow night. There's no doubt about it.
There's no doubt. It's an exciting new generation for Greece, and we're seeing it right now. So a chance to take it up to 20, and he does. And Alonso remains in the game as the primary ball handler.
And they shuffled it out of his hands so quickly, didn't they, with ease?
Oh, they get it to Vila, though. He goes up and scores easily. So he's trying to practice their press to get burned. And now the trap comes. Greeks being applauded by the fans. Stamatis. And Stamatis puts it up. And the follow no good by Mitoglu. Chance of Hellas. And again inside to Vila, this time the foul on Vilas.
Well, the crowd just want the party to start, don't they? Can't be bothered with all these fouls and free throws down the other end. It's an 18-point game, 2:28 to play. There is no way back, you feel, for Spain now. But they're going to keep playing hard, that's for sure. This is a 42-point second half right now for Greece. A fine performance. Spain have just doubled their score from halftime, so they're about on a par.
Well, Lundqvist races up the floor. Alonso tries to knock it away. Lopez Aristegui trying to put pressure on Stamatis. And Stamatis then just goes right around him. And Phillips goes inside. And in the corner, boy, it's been a tough all night shooting the ball for Spain from long range. Just 2 threes from 14 attempts. Phillips thought about it. He's going to drive in. And Mitoglu brings it back out.
No shot clock, Risa. Didn't hit the rim.
And he's taken away by Garcia, the captain. And he was fouled by Lunzis. Spain certainly making the scoreline more respectable.
Yeah. I wonder why Lunzis would go after that. You know, the game is 16 points, 1 minute 28 to go. So, trying to block like that, anything can happen. Somebody gets injured. They just need to get this minute and 28 over with, get to the locker room, celebrate in 5 minutes and prepare for tomorrow.
There they are. Captain Garcia makes the first. Second one is good. I don't know what the Greek coach was upset about. He's shouting at his bench.
I think he's just telling them not to,
not to get off the bench, get a technical.
Yeah, and he's too excited too early.
Dorsey gets it over to Leopoldos. Spain have cut it back to 14. And with 1:16 to go, Greece content to take time off the clock. Now Billis, this time. This is from there, up ahead. They had the throw. They finally take it to Garcia. And boy, I can't remember when the last time was this Spanish jump shot went in.
Yeah, the drought continues, doesn't it? I'll tell you what, it was Garcia's three-pointer. Just after halftime,
yeah.
When we said that was his first three-point open, it was his first three-point shot. That was the last jump shot. How many threes they hit tonight?
2.
2, and that was one of them. And then, you know when the second one was? It was the first basket of the game. Or maybe the second basket.
Yeah.
Alonso had the 3 off the pick and roll. So that, if you can look back and name both three-pointers, you know it's been a barren day.
Stamatis makes the second. You wonder if USA might have a minor advantage having already played their game, sitting at home resting. And Vila catches it, goes up, has an and one coming.
Well, you know what will happen tomorrow is Greece will control tempo, and that's what these guards are so good at. You know, forget size differential, jumping ability. Greece tomorrow will control tempo. They'll go deep into the shot clock.
They'll try to.
Yeah. And they've got players like Mitoglu who will step out and shoot the 3. That will cause all sorts of problems and headaches for the coaching staff of the USA.
This 3-point play converted by Vila, and now it's a 12-point game. So Spain really are chipping away. Billis passes it back, so the final 40 seconds. Shouts of Ole in the crowd, perhaps to rub it in just a little bit to Spain.
The coach got upset with Tyler Dorsey for making that pass.
There'll be applause here for Greece. Now Garcia out beforehand, some more free throws. These final 2 minutes are taking an eternity to play.
Yeah, it's one of those games, isn't it? Spain, obviously, a lot of pride at stake, just keeping it playing. And Greece just want to get this the second ticked off.
This is going to come in for Mitoglu. So you know Mitoglu won't, he'll be important against USA. He plays against those guys over at Wake Forest. Just up the road. Just down the road from Chapel Hill. Up the road from Charlotte. And Mark Garcia makes it a 10-point game. Now, why would they commit the foul here, Spain? And the Greek player is telling him, don't commit a foul. The game is over.
That should be said. Look at the scoreline. Come on, man. Let's get this one over with.
I suppose Spain want to stretch it out as long as possible. And coming out of Corsi, Militos, look at the crowd, appreciating his efforts tonight. Of course, these kids are going to have they'll be facing each other in European competitions. They might play in the same leagues. They might play each other at senior team level one day.
Yeah, absolutely. Next generation coming through, you're right.
Oh, good dribbling there from Alonso. And Mark Garcia puts up a three. That would be ironic, a little too late. But as it is, that is the final score. And Greece have been convincing winners in the second half. They finished with a 70-59 victory over Spain. So Greece will advance to play the United States in the semifinals here for the FIBA U19 World Championship. And when you consider, Mick, that Greece will be at home, they've obviously got a lot of, they've got some strengths. But we thought maybe their backcourt might be an issue beforehand, but I'm not left with any concerns about the backcourt.
No.
It's more how the bigs might play.
And that's exactly right. I think the game tomorrow will depend on how well Papagiannis plays, Mitroglou, how well he plays, Kostas off the bench if he comes off the bench. That is where the game will be won and lost on rebounding.
And they're up for it. Look at that. They know they'll be playing for a medal one way or the other, whether it's gold or whether it's bronze. And so the pressure is off in one sense. And they're also going to be excited because they'll be going up against USA tomorrow. And that's always a big event. And they'll do a little jig, a little Greek dance, as this is the crowd would like to see. So sometimes in Greece, as everybody knows, when we can come out and get a win like this, it's much appreciated.
Yeah, you're going to love it. And you know what an atmosphere, this crowd, although physically won't be able to double, the decibels will be a lot louder tomorrow. And you can guarantee it's an atmosphere. You will not want to miss it, that's for sure.
Absolutely. From the time the USA team runs out of the tunnel to the time they leave the court, it is going to be boisterous, to put it mildly. So Greece win at 70-59 over Spain. They advance to the semifinals of the FIBA U19 World Championship. Well, you can see the struggles that Spain had shooting it. Greece got a lot more points from three-point range, and really that was probably, in the end, you could point to that being the difference. Spain really had no perimeter game today.
No, and I think, you go back to that third period when Howland Popoulos got off, and a great period, 10 minutes for Tyler Dorsey. That was really the defining moment that turned the game open late in that third period where Spain had no answers, really. And all credit to this Greek team. I thought after that first half, that halftime talk was so critical, and I'm sure they got a right blasting at halftime.